Hey guys, I don't think it's ever a good thing when you start out a vlog or you open up a vlog and you see them laying in bed. Mm, not not going too good today. Mentally, I'm doing all right. Physically, not so good. So I woke up this morning, felt didn't feel super great. Um, Not really sure what was going on. Just I didn't sleep well. So I head to pickleball. I edit, do my normal morning routine. Head to pickleball, and I start playing. I play really good for like the first 30 minutes. Then I started feeling bad. I just started feeling weak. It's not super great. Kind of sat out for a little bit. Just kind of sat on the bench and ran out of water. That was my first mistake. And just it was hot. First hot day we've had in Florida in quite a while. Just sat there for a while and got invited to play again. So I went and played. This wasn't feeling very good still. So I did it again. Just kind of sat for a little bit. And Jen came to pick me up because a lot of times she'll come grab me and she'll walk me back to the bus. So I was playing. I was about to start another game. So I played. I got into that game and she was just sitting there waiting. And about almost the game was almost over. And I got this. Whoa! All of a sudden my chest started like I don't know. It just got tight. I just got weak feeling. Anyway, so I pulled myself out of the game and went and sat down. So I was never done that before. Never, definitely when it comes to that sort of thing, I usually finish what I start. But it's kind of scary. I believe I'm pretty sure it's dehydration. I didn't have any ice this morning. Usually I'll make my big thermos of water and sip on that while I'm editing. And usually by the time I leave, I'm pretty well hydrated for the day at that point. Didn't do that this morning, which was dumb. We didn't have any ice, so I didn't make my water. So I drank a bunch of coffee and then went out and played pickleball and sweat my butt off. So probably not the best idea ever. So we came out of the bus and actually just uploaded the world's largest McDonald's video. Hopefully you guys like that. Big tourist trap, by the way. Spoiler alert. I mean, obviously you've already watched it at this point, but plans for today included going and doing laundry and picking up some groceries because I need to do both those things. So may still happen. Still just afternoon, so it may still happen. But I'm gonna lay here for a little bit. Been sipping on some water, sitting in the AC, and I'm feeling better definitely already. But kind of scary. Never, I'm a runner. I run. I play. I'm active every day, so it was just kind of a whoa. Kind of took me by surprise a little bit. But plan is sit here, keep hydrating, keep just being off my feet for a little while, and stay for an hour or two and see what happens. And I may still go try to do the laundry, but for the time being, I'm going to be right here if you need me. Some pep has been reinvigorated into my step, and I'm feeling a little better. Feeling better than I was a couple of hours ago, so I am headed to do some of these mundane bus life chores that, when not done, you absolutely notice, and even more so the kids absolutely notice. When the house is out of food, they pay notice of that. But yeah, I was definitely think I was dehydrated. I woke up, didn't drink water like I should have, pounded down the coffee, and was out the door. And it was it's right at 80 degrees, so much hotter day than I've been dealing with the last few weeks. So I think I was just dealing with some hydration, and I'm on my second or third jug, so just really pounding the water. I'm gonna probably pick up some coconut water while we're out. When I was working the beet harvest, I ran into something similar feeling. I was kind of sick, but was having a hard time getting enough water. And I started drinking coconut water. Do not like it. Not a foretaste type of thing, but man, like I was really, my hands kept cramping. That's what it was. Is I would, go to do something, and my hands would just lock up. And I started drinking this coconut water, and I drank a lot of it. That stuff is really good, really, really good. But when I used to be a scuba diver, a lot of the people on the boat would drink the coconut water because scuba, when you're diving, it's cramping is a big thing with the cold water and all this stuff. Yeah, coconut water is a miracle beverage, and it doesn't taste super great, but it is a very, very effective method of hydration. So, but yeah, we are headed out. I'm gonna do some laundry. I'm gonna grab me a little something just quick to snack on. I don't know what, probably not like a full-on meal, but I do think some food would help me. Gonna do some grocery shopping. Gonna be making gringo tacos tonight, what I call gringo tacos. So it's basically like Taco Bell tacos with a flour tortillas, some ground beef with some taco seasoning, shredded lettuce, sour cream and cheese. The kids love them. I'll do beans with Jen. I'm still not eating beef, so. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for the remainder of the day, and I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys stuck it out with me. It wasn't feeling good, but I think I'm going to be okay. Sometimes, you know, I've got to learn to listen to my body. You know, there was signals on the pickleball court well before it really felt bad. You know, I'm not invincible. I'm not 20 years old anymore. My body requires a little more, you know, attention given to it, and you know, I can't perform like I once did. And unfortunately, it's just not that. So I was gonna run tomorrow. I may actually take tomorrow off completely again to kind of just make sure and kind of catch up on some rest and give my body a little bit of a break. We're gonna head out. We're already heading out. We're gonna grab me a quick snack real quick, and then we'll head to the laundromat. Did need to make a stop off here at Target on the way to the laundromat. Unfortunately, I don't have enough laundry detergent to do everything we got today. And second, we use a very specific laundry detergent. I'll show you here in a few minutes what we use. And Target is the closest place that sells it. So Target it is. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and grab this tikka masala sauce. It's not the best tikka masala sauce ever, but it is $2.99. So yeah, usually it's like almost twice that. So I usually grab it. It is good. I'm not, you know, again, not the best you'll ever eat, but I do in a pinch. Yeah, we really like this Zoom brand. It doesn't have a ton of chemicals. We don't like super fragrant things, so I've been using this for a while. I think it uses vinegar, some coconut oil, yeah, some different things like that. We used to do all the Gains and the Tides of the world. Over the last few years, though, we've really shifted up our, you know, the things we consume, and you know, and your skin is your biggest organ, so. I think it's important to be mindful for, you know, what you're washing your clothes with. It makes a big difference because, like, when you go away from the super, like, scented detergents, like, when you're out and about, you smell, that's all you smell anymore from, like, other people. So, yeah, we tend to not like super fragrant things, and we really like this. It does a nice job. It's not that super cheap, but it's actually buy one, get one 40% off, so taking advantage of that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up 2 while I'm here. Oh, the places you'll go. So I was digging for my laundry card for here at Yo Wash, and I found some of my old ones. So this is Bay City, Michigan. Use this one a lot. You know, we're in Bay City a good bit. Really nice laundromat. Really, really high quality. Not as nice as Yo Wash here, but not bad. Overlake Laundromat. This one's got a little more of a story I want to share with you real quick. But yeah, Redmond, Washington. This is when we were staying in the Fall City area. So this past summer we were up in there. So we were staying at Fall City. I drove to Redmond. Not a super great laundromat, but the thing that sticks out with me the most is that was a rough time. That was, me and Jen were really struggling as a couple. We were as bad, or I don't want to use the word bad. We were struggling as much as we've struggled in quite a while. We were at a very low point, you know, and this was kind of before my breaking point into late summer, where I was like, I've got to make some changes in my life, and I got to do it now. So I started exercising and doing, you know, and building a routine around that, and you know, more of a solidified routine for me, which is obviously has done wonders for me and my mental health, and also for our marriage, because we're great, we're doing good. But man, that was a pivotal moment. We were really struggling as a couple, and you know, I had some moments there where I was like, I don't think we're gonna make it. You know, I was like, it was bad. It was a rough time. It was financially, we were struggling. you know, and our marriage was, whew, yeah, rough patch, tough, rough patch. Yeah, I don't know. When I was digging for my card, that popped up, and I was like, wow, yeah, that one had a memory attached to it. Not the greatest memory, but you know, it was a valuable one. It was kind of cool to see. You know, about a month later, I would say, probably, yeah, about a month after that, or maybe not even, is when I really made the dedication. We had a therapy session with our amazing therapist who has saved our marriage. You know, not saved our marriage. She's given us the tools to build a marriage that like we have now, and it's pretty great. It's a pretty strong, resilient marriage, that's for sure. And but yeah, we had a therapy session that was tough, and she's like, "How you're gonna lose your family? Like, this is all going away." She didn't say that exactly, but that's how I interpreted the message. Yeah, I got my butt in gear. I woke up a little bit, and I've been doing okay ever since. I've had depression since, but I'm making it through it. And my relationship with my wife and my family is number one. And I've got to show up for her and for them every day, you know, the best version of myself. And that was a pivotal moment for me, a very pivotable moment for 2025 for sure that I had completely forgotten about. The universe has a funny way of showing you stuff. You know, you see something like that, an insignificant laundry card, and yeah, it can spark quite a memory. You know, and it's fun. But it's also cool to see how far we've come since then. So, Yo-Wash, I can't find my Yo-Wash card. Found the ones that are completely irrelevant. I must have left it at the bus, but I'll get a new one. And we got to get this mountain of laundry done. If you ever want to make yourself a lot of money, opening a laundromat like this one right here. This is where it's at. I was gonna do a Walmart and Aldi trip, or Aldi and Walmart trip, but it's kind of getting late in the day. I'm kind of like an animal. When the sun goes down, I'm ready to be in my nest. So I'm gonna just opt for Walmart today. Hopefully, grab everything I need. And actually, I'm not even doing gringo tacos tonight. I'm gonna pick up some pizzas, frozen pizzas, or ready-made pizzas, and we're gonna have that. Because honestly, I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of tired, and I don't really feel like cooking. Because by the time I get home, it will probably be 6 o'clock. And again, this animal likes to be in his nest when the sun goes down. Trying to pick out ice cream for this family is really tough because you have Jen's intolerances, Molly's intolerances. So usually you have to end up buying a couple of different ones. You never really go wrong with Blue Bell. I don't know, what do I want? Or do I want anything? Maybe I don't need anything. Maybe we don't need ice cream. The kids would sure like it though. Oh. S'mores ice cream, Molly and Jen get some sherbet. Everybody wins. Well, I forgot one item, or at least one item that I can think of. Molly's tortillas, or not tortillas, yeah, the tortilla shells for her gringo taco night. I'm gonna grab those. We get out of here finally. This Walmart is insane. Here they go, right here. Siete grain-free tortillas. All right, let's roll. Well, that was a first for me. Oh my God, guys. So you saw me checking out. I checked out, got my card, got all my stuff loaded up, and my card's declined. Okay, why is my card declined? And I have money, and then I have money to cover the purchases. So I tried again. Card still declined. So I go over to, what happens? I said, well, let me call my bank. There's got to be obviously something going on, probably fraud prevention. Honestly, like, that's one of my biggest, it's so embarrassing. Not really, honestly, it used to embarrass me more. It has happened before, but it's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I had like $260 worth of groceries, a basket full of groceries, cold stuff. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It's like the worst feeling. I know someone out there can relate. I know I'm not the only one who has gone through that. That is a horrible feeling. Anyway, sit on hold for almost 20 minutes. I'm about to give up and just leave. Nobody's answering my call. So eventually I'm standing in line to actually tell the lady, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on, my bank won't answer, and they pick up. So I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes talking to this lady. She kept saying the security code on the card, Walmart is entering it wrong. I'm like, well, I don't enter the security code. I'm using a debit card to check out like I always do. She kept insisting that the security code was wrong. So she did some research, did some digging. She comes back on the line, so yeah, I think your card is bad. I think your chip is bad. So, I mean, obviously, I think that makes a little more sense. So obviously it's getting a bad reading, so it's not, I don't understand the inner workings of debit machine, credit card machines, but that would be my guess. So, oh my God. So luckily, the young lady at the customer service was really nice, really, really, really knowledgeable. She said, do you have the app? So I do have the Walmart app. So I was able to scan this receipt, basically, that they had printed off for me to pay with, and I was able to add my card because I didn't have a card on there, or that card. So I was able to add that card onto the app and ultimately pay for all this crap back here. What a fiasco. Man, I thought for a minute there, yeah, it's right at 6:30. I got there at like a little after 4:30. I've been there a while. That was horrible. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have you ever dealt with that? Have you ever had a basket full of groceries and you go to leave and your card is not working? It's not cooperating. Whether that be insufficient funds or not, it's still just a horrible experience. It's like, oh my God. Luckily, there wasn't like a line of people, and I had something similar happen before, so I knew that I could have them print it and I could go back once I got the card situation figured out and do that. Yeah, I never had a broken debit card like that. I've had issues. I've broken them before. I've had where the strip is worn out. Never the chip, though. I've never had a chip go bad. I mean, this card is older. It's probably maybe a year old, so I guess it's really not that old, and I don't use it a lot. I mean, I don't know. What a fiasco. And it's pretty much dark and I'm still out, so I'm not happy about that either. So we got our pizzas, we got our groceries, we got our laundry, we're good. We're set. We got to get back, get them put away, get the oven fired up, and have some pizza, and I am retiring for the night. I've had a rough day. Man, oh man, what a fiasco. That's just so, banks are doing their jobs. It used to get me, and I feel like it used to happen a lot more. I don't know if things have gotten better or my security, I don't know what it is. But you would go to pay for gas. That's the word. When we first started traveling, it would get blocked all the time, or my debit card would get blocked all the time because I would be fueling up all over the country. That first year we moved, so I'd be in Colorado one day and California the next time. So we were really moving, and I was always getting my card blocked. So I guess they were like, fraud detection. I get it. I get they have security protocols for a reason, but man, it can be frustrating. Man, oh man. Anyway, that's my rant for Walmart right now.
Yeah, all of the boys are here. Molly's off. Um, my surprise package came in from Tampa Bay.
Oh, did you get a lot of goodies?
I did. All right, I need to put the boys up so it's easier. Let me scoot past you. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Theodore. Hey, Dad.
It's basically, it is possible. I'm not.
Eli, you're never getting one. Just don't even get your hopes up.
Pizza's in the oven. I'm in my bed. Probably where I'm going to stay. Well, not the pizza. The pizza definitely needs to come out, or that would be a disaster. But me being in here, it's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, it's been one of them days, guys. Yeah, started it out rough and got good. Had a pretty good little stretch there, and then had a little incident at Walmart, which, stuff like that happens. What are you going to do? Well, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm tired from all that, and hopefully get a decent night sleep tonight and do it all again tomorrow, because that's what we're going to do. Yeah, pizza it is. Bedtime, Friday night, watch some TV, maybe a movie or two, and drift off to sleep, and wake up tomorrow and do this with you guys another day. And yeah, guys, thanks for being here. I do appreciate the support. I appreciate all the sweet, wonderful comments. Don't appreciate the couple negative ones I get, but yeah, those people they're miserable. They're gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. But yeah, guys, that's what I got. We'll see you tomorrow. Be well and take care of yourselves and each other, and we will talk tomorrow. Bye, guys.